Yes.
Yeah?
I think what we're supposed just to do is actually to advise the young population.
Yes.
Avoid Shylock, and I think I think Betty, as a financial expert that you are, it is good for you to come up with a definition of who is a Shylock, so that our young population can be able to identify who a Shylock is.
Shylock, of course, is somebody who wants to give you money and charge you for using their money. So you're using other people's money.
But the banks do that.
Yes.
Are they Shylocks?
Not quite, but the one who's probably charging you an exorbitant interest for using their money. Yes. There's interest rates that are regulated by the bank that you cannot extortion by the regulators other people. You cannot extortion other people.
And even the recovery process is structured.
Yes, the recovery process.
And predictable.
These guys will be ruthless with you to the core, isn't it?
Yes.
Yeah. When you do not, when you default, isn't it? Yeah. So somebody who is punitive at you, can't listen, banks will restructure. Restructure, increase your duration of pay, so that you're able to manage that debt, isn't it?
Yes.
But these guys will come and take your car from the streets. That's crazy.
And you see, this actually extends not only to the bankers, like you were saying, but even to the Kayards and other organizations that offers loans against logbooks.
Yes.
And I think the selling point today has been that we don't look at your CRB status. We don't look at your CRB status.
I do have to check that thing, border. We don't have to check. But it's good to check.
Because they want you as indisciplined as possible in order for them to elope with your vehicle.
You have to keep them in business. You're funding their business, you're funding their employees, you're funding their whatever. So it's good to just take care of your debt, isn't it?
Yes.
Yeah. Take care of your debts, but let's also first of all endeavor to not live within one stream of income.
Okay, so what we advise in our young population today is that a Shylock is one person who charges you an exorbitant interest. So what is exorbitant interest and what is a comfortable interest?
You need to know also the
market rate.
The market rates, isn't it? Anything beyond the market rates will choke the hell out of you.
What's the market rate as we're talking right now?
Depending on what you're borrowing, so 14% thereabout, isn't
14%?
It? Yes. So when you start hearing of anything, kwanza for some of this Shylock, even the
14%, you're talking about 14% per
annum. Now when you're hearing 14% per month, guy, does that make sense?
Shylock,
run away. It's not that important. It's not that important. Don't take that loan, isn't it? 14 per month. Bro, bana. That's a bit too high.
That's too high.
Will you even manage?
But a majority of these Shylocks that we're talking about is not even 14 per month. They normally charge 30% per month. If you're lucky to get a 25%,
honestly,
and maybe overall is a relative of yours will do at 20%.
Let's be sober as well. Utatoa wapi repayment kama hiyo? You're choking everything else in your life. You're choking yourself to the core when you embrace such kind of things. So just say no. Just don't buy whatever it is. Just lay low. That wind, that desire will subside after a few whatevers. Then you will think, how else can I get this? Because you don't have to go through the Shylock. It's good to literally just say no to some things. Be sober enough to just say no. This is crazy. 14 per month is crazy. Now 30% is ridiculous. You shouldn't even consider that. You shouldn't consider. So at the worst case scenario is a bank borrowing. Remember, even the bank rates can change overnight, assuming CBK increases their whatever lending rate.
2013. Was it 2012-2013 when the interest just rocketed from the 14% that it was?
Imagine,
from 20 and something.
And you have a loan,
So there was a loan that actually
it ballooned.
Interest rate.
It ballooned. So how do you even manage that?
Because I even thought that maybe at that particular point, what could be applicable could be that for the existing facilities, we shall
imagine
apply
yes. Exactly. That should have been a good one to just
but
maintain.
They applied across.
They applied across, and they do it overnight.
Yeah.
You get?
Yeah.
So you can imagine that is punitive enough. Why would you go for anyone who gives you even more than that? It's financial massacre.
Yeah.
So try and resist, desist, refuse anything to do. Sorry, Shylock, Musi Nini, but let's just be financially responsible and not go that route. You don't have to. You don't have to. Stay within at best circle loans, isn't it?
Yes.
Yeah, which are a bit more reasonable. But you could also consolidate your loans so that you maybe, if you're already debt riddled, then you try and take a lower interest rate loan, pay off this high one, and you're left to manage the lower interest so that you're reducing the cost of borrowing. Cost of borrowing is the interest, the defaults, the everything. So when you pick a lower interest rate loan to clear this other one, then you're trying to manage and don't borrow. You could take that and then you borrow again. So now you're borrowing against a borrowing. Becomes a bit of a vicious cycle.
It becomes messy.
Yeah, it becomes very messy. Yeah. So what a gambling, try and desist from those kind of things, because those are the things that land you in financial problems. Yeah.
Okay. Gambling is another problem again.
It's a big addiction. It's a big addiction. So don't feed that. Don't feed that. Yeah.
So you're telling this young population from 20 to 30.
Yeah.
We are talking about 20 to 30 now. When it's gambling, yes, everyone.
It's everyone, but it has to start from somewhere. It starts from the younger ones, because
it's a culture that's embraced by the younger people.
It's being embraced by younger one, and it becomes a habit. So even when you're going into your older ages, you're already addicted. It's something that you cannot break, and you end up having financial troubles even later on in life. Because these are the financial habits that you embraced when you were younger. Whatever you embrace when you were younger, it will come and manifest itself very big time when you're older. And it's going to be even harder, if not impossible, to stop.
Yes, to stop it as actually to break.
There's a friend of mine who gave a friend gambler a strategy to try and minimize their gambling habits, isn't it? So this wise friend decided to tell the gambling friend, instead of this 5K that you're putting every other time, why don't you split this money and put a 50-50 or 50-50, like if you're doing 5K, then maybe 2-3K now let's embrace a conventional way of investing this amount of money. Why don't we do shares? Why don't we start buying regularly shares with this amount of money, so that you don't gamble everything, but gamble, say, a 2K as opposed to the whole 5K. The 3K, let's buy shares, isn't it? And you start buying shares kidogo. You get? So now you're building a share portfolio. This guy also now started learning things to do with the shares. You get? They started getting interested in the share appreciation. They started with small amounts of money. And all of a sudden, the interest now started changing. They can see a consistent growth in the share, from the share price to the quantity of shares that he's buying, isn't it? And so the interest now started reversing. As opposed to putting the entire 5K, they reduced it to 2K as a start, and they remained consistent with the 3K into buying shares, isn't it? By and large, by the time it is 1 year later, now they're even reducing the 2K and increasing it on the shares.
So he came to find like there is minimal to zero merit in betting. I would rather take this 2K and also still add
because they can see that they are now growing financially in more better ways. Gambling, you could win today and you lose the next 20 bets. So you're losing more here than what you've already grown on the other side.
Predictable and precise,
isn't it? And so even their mindset started changing. They started embracing learning about shares, understanding how the financial works, and now they're not addicted anymore to gambling.
They don't even find that merit. Something must be pulling you towards it.
That thirst now started being quenched because they've now started learning other habits.
Something else,
So it is a good thing.
Okay.
Maybe our viewers here can also adapt something like that.
I think that's
it's a good thing because now it changes your mind. When your mind changes now, you find better ways of using that money,
addiction,
isn't it? Dealing with that addiction. So financial habits are rehearsed, grown, nurtured between 20 and 30.
Yes.
If you nurture all the wrong habits, you'll have a crazy life up ahead. But if you embrace those good money habits, then life becomes better and you grow your financial muscles as you go by.
Sure.
Yes.
That's amazing.